There's this myth that as artists that we have to do it all by ourselves. This like romantic notion that we have to suffer in silence and create our art in the what's the word? In the cradle of suffering. But in reality, that only leads to slow growth, feeling burnt out, and eventually probably just throwing in the towel. It wasn't until I started up my songwriting community, Song Farm, that I began to actually play my music for other artists and get feedback. And there was a sense of built-in accountability as well, because we meet every weekend, every Saturday we do our song circles. But that accountability had me actually start to show up for myself more as a songwriter, because I knew I had to have something finished each week. And getting feedback from other artists, even if I didn't use what they said, and oftentimes I did, I'd walk away. As a songwriter, I think I've gotten a lot better, but I'd walk away and I would feel more confident, more self-assured as a songwriter. Because sometimes just hearing other artists where they're at, it kind of pulls the veil back and you realize, nobody's got this really figured out. Nobody's perfect. And I don't have to be perfect either. And where I'm at is pretty cool. So go me, It gives you a sense of confidence there. So the lesson, the real point I'm trying to make is don't try to go it alone. You'll just end up stranded somewhere in the desert, so to speak. You know what I mean? You need to find people to go with you. You need to find, whether it's fellow songwriters, musicians, a community, or a coach or a mentor, someone who can shine some light on your process and maybe give you some clarification, give you some direction, different paths you can go. This is what really will lead to your growth.